Hey everybody, happy Father's Day to you for those who are fathers and getting ready for the big day Sunday or already enjoying your big day. I am not yet a father. Um, would love to be one day, and I think it's in the cards, but that's not what I want to talk to you about right now. I want to talk to you about something called, and I hope you signed up for, which is why I'm making this vlog, the Black Ambition Prize. That's right, the Black Ambition Prize. You know, while I'm talking about, I'm going to tweet this out, uh, share it while it's in action. One moment, please. Just did it. Now, uh, you ever heard of the movie Despicable Me and the song I'm Having a Bad, Bad Day? It goes like this. Actually, it's called Despicable Me. I'm having a bad, bad day. It's about time that I get my way. Steamrolling whatever I see. Ah, Despicable Me. Yeah, that song has been forever etched in my head since the first time I saw that movie. And the man wrote that song, created it, Pharrell, is the person who created the Black Ambition Prize. The Black Ambition Prize is in its second year, and the deadline is the 20th. So you've got 2 days to finish your application, folks, and get it in. Or you have 2 days to start your application and get it in. Maybe you're far enough along to where it'll take you a day or less time to do it. But what's it all about? Well, Pharrell really had a vision. And the vision was that there needs to be an organization to solve the problem, an effort to solve the problem, at least contribute to the resolution of the problem of investment monies not getting to black business owners. That's what it's all about. I think in one video he made, how did he put it? I think he said that the pie chart was uneven. The pie chart was uneven. And as I was saying, we cannot continue or talk more about the Black Ambition Prize without the mention of Felicia Hatcher. It's the great CEO of the organization. Felicia Hatcher has worked with Pharrell to establish these fantastic partnerships with corporations to develop a kind of what I call a war chest against the problem of racial inequity in business investing. So what the Black Ambition Prize is designed to do is get much needed funds to commonly undercapitalized businesses like yours and mine. Now you would say, okay, who am I? I'm Zenny Abraham. I'm founder and CEO of Zenny 62 Media, and yes, I have participated in the Black Ambition Prize this time, the first time. So yeah, I'm making this vlog, and I don't even know what my outcome is going to be, but that's not the purpose of this. I've already made my video for the people participating, the judges. But this is about making sure you know about the Black Ambition Prize and making sure you get your application in by the deadline. That's what my vlog is about here. That's what I'm talking to you about. Now, if you would say, well, what does Zenny 62 Media do? Zenny 62 Media uses smartphones, like I'm doing right now, that makes multi-platform content for the business of reporting the news and developing content for clients and helping clients with reputation management. That's what Zenny 62 Media is all about. We're based around a network that has the smartphone as its focus to deliver the news faster, and far less expensive than normal. This is something I've worked on for some years now. Hey Barry Lee, how you doing? And I have fans here on my Zenny62 YouTube video that have followed me for years, like Barry Lee, who's in Texas. But this is my second go of it. And so for those people who want to know what the Black Ambition Prize is about, aside from the fact that Felicia Hasher is the great CEO and Pharrell is the founder, again, it's about making sure that commonly undercapitalized Black businesses get help, investors, investment. That's the idea. So if you're watching this like Barry Lee and you know someone like me or others who I've already applied, who would make great Black Ambition candidates, tell them to apply. You would say, what do they need to have for their application to be a candidate? Here's my recommendation. First of all, make sure you've established the corporate veil. And before that, make sure you've established a vision for your business and have a proof of concept. Like, for example, my proof of concept is, well, you're looking at it. I'm making a vlog that's becoming news on 15 blogs that Zenny62 Media owns. We have a total of 100 that we own. And ultimately, I want the audio from my vlogs to become text automatically. That's the holy grail achievement for us from a technical standpoint. The first holy grail achievement was just getting this to work in a way that it operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We can accommodate up to 50 vloggers on this one channel. Barry Lee says, heck, you made blogs for years, including Night of Wonder Stars that I still watch. Thank you, Barry Lee. Appreciate you. Barry Lee was even one of our vloggers when he was down in a very bad weather situation in Texas. And I put him on the network, and Barry Lee produced a fantastic news vlog about what he was going through. So you can still see it right here on Zenny62 YouTube channel and our blogs. Our flagship blog is oaklandnewsnowblog.com. But yeah, Barry Lee says, yeah, that was bad. Barry, I'm just glad you survived the situation, my man. I really am. But for those of you who are watching this and thinking, well, it doesn't apply to me because I'm not Black. That's not the point. You know someone who needs help. And you're in a great position as their friend to make sure that, hey, they know about the Black Ambition Prize. Maybe they don't get their application in on time this time, but they can participate next year, right? You're helping your friend by telling your friend, okay? That's what you're doing. And guess what? You may be a co-founder to someone who doesn't know about this, who's Black. You may be the employee of someone who's running the company that you work for who's Black. There are all kinds of combinations of possible associations such that you can help out someone. But the importance is to help by building Black businesses. And by building Black businesses, you build American culture. Now, I want to give some advice, some more advice. This goes back to something that I've said before. Make sure, you would say, Zenny, what is it that I really need to do? Build the corporate veil. What's the corporate veil? The corporate veil is your legal and accounting status that separates your business from you. That's right. You can also extend, now the legal status is, if you say you own a corporation, make sure you really are the majority owner of a true listed corporation. Zenny62 Media is a Delaware C Corp that's now 3 years old. I own 68% of it. And then if you're not going to go the C Corp route, do an LLC. If you're a sole proprietor, call yourself Barry Lee and Associates. There you go, Barry, right? And then have a separate account for your company and have business insurance for your company and pay documents, checks in your company's name and not yours. That's building the corporate veil. And then, if you're not quite at that point, you've got an operating product, at least have a pitch deck. What's a pitch deck? A pitch deck is a set of slides generally made on PowerPoint that are between 9 and sometimes as much as 19 slides. I think that's too much myself, but I've seen effective pitch decks that are that long that present what your company does and basically entices an investor to do just that, invest. That's the idea. Also, watch a few Shark Tank reruns so that you can get an idea of the many different types of entrepreneurs. Barry Lee says, I've got an idea in my mind for something people could use in their towels in the bathroom. So there you go. Hey, that's a concept. Now all Barry Lee needs to do is take that idea, that concept, and turn it into a proof of concept, and he's on his way. Then he uses pitch deck to present that idea, proof of concept, present the market size for it, explain how he's going to enter the market. In other words, who your competitors are. Don't say you don't have any competitors. That's old now. Everybody has competitors at something. If you don't know who your competitors are, do some research and find out, because chances are they're out there. Or if you're really in that position where you don't have competitors, then be honest with yourself and with those looking at your business by answering the question, how long would it take someone to enter my market and do what I'm already doing? Will it take a few months, a week, a year? Regardless of what the answer is, have that answer. Like, for example, Zenny62 Media's competitors are already names out there established, the ones that I'm targeting, if you will. BuzzFeed, for example, and I happen to admire what BuzzFeed does. And what's our exit strategy? Our exit strategy is to be acquired or go public. That's the Zenny62 Media exit. Okay? So, jot all those down. And don't think of any part of it as being daunting. If you have this day, or you're having a bad day, and you think, nothing's going to work out, and I'm not quite ready, you know what? Fight through that idea and do it anyway. Test yourself. Because what I love about the Black Ambition Prize application is it makes you think about where your company is at this point in time. It certainly did with me. And I came away feeling really, really good about what I built, because the first company I started was called, or is called, Sports Business Simulation. I say is because the website's still up. sportsbusinesssims.com. And we made online simulations of sports organizations for use in the classroom. Our problem? We were undercapitalized, but that wasn't the only problem. The other problem was that, to be candid, I took my eye off the ball. I discovered blogging to bring traffic to the site so that people could find out about our Oakland baseball sim world. And hey, thanks for stopping by, Barry Lee. Much appreciated. Well, yeah, I'll be back later. Thank you, Barry Lee. At any rate, I fell in love with blogging, and I built what was Oakland's first blog, Oakland True Blog, Oakland Focus, early in 2004. No, it wasn't a website. It was a true blog on what was called Blogger, owned by Pyra Labs, which was bought by Google later. So, I took my eye off the ball. But the other thing that I didn't do right was I let someone, I let a lawyer set up the company when I didn't understand what the difference between a C Corp was and other corporations, LLC, or the importance of structure, or why it should have been centered in Delaware and not California. So a lot of mistakes were made there that I allowed to be made by my attorney. This time, I didn't make those mistakes. And the good news is that between then, 2003, and now, well, 3 years ago, is there are a lot of online ways to set up your company quickly, and I might add cheaply. That's the biggest difference of all. The biggest difference. So I was able to get over that hurdle. And so, if you have any questions or advice, hey, feel free to text me at 510-517-7565 or email me at Zennie, Zennie, at zennie62.com. If you have questions about establishing your business, let me know who you are. Please use your real name. Otherwise, I won't respond. And I'm happy to provide some advice for free. Not a business thing, okay? Just for free. We all need to share advice. We all need to have a place, and that's what Pharrell, I think, is providing, a place for Black entrepreneurs to meet each other and get together and share their stories, share what they're doing about their companies. Maybe there's a merger that might come about, okay? I think what Pharrell is doing and what Felicia is doing is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Just make sure you get your application and make sure you've checked it once, twice, thrice. All right? And while you're at it, hey, check out my company's website, Zennie, Zennie62media.com for Zennie62 Media Incorporated. And subscribe to the YouTube channel that helps power it all, Zennie62 YouTube. And then bookmark our flagship blog, OaklandNewsNowBlog.com. And you would say, what shirt am I wearing? Well, I'm not wearing a corporate shirt. Why? Because, on the day that I got, one of the happiest days of my life, that I got the official word that the state of Delaware accepted Zennie62 Media as a new C Corp, I had hoodies made, Zennie62 Media hoodies. It's almost 100 degrees out today. I'm not wearing one. I need to get t-shirts made. And the money I would have spent to get the t-shirts made for our vloggers, I instead used to pay our vloggers. There you go. So what am I wearing right now? An old Golden State Warriors shirt from the 2016 finals. Congratulations, Warriors. Move back to Oakland, another story. Oakland needs an NBA team. Oakland needs an NFL team. But, hey, join Barry Lee and watch my channel. You'll hear all about how Oakland can get its sports act together. And more. And more. But right now, folks, get your Black Ambition Prize application in. You have until the 20th, I believe, at 5 p.m. All right. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern? No. Get it in at 5 p.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. in the morning. How about that? But whatever you do, please participate in the program and get to know other Black entrepreneurs.